I am right now in a place where I used to live for 1 year in this mini vacation house down here, and it's a pretty long story of how I landed here. And look, no problem, this is gonna be like a fairly random vlog of me just documenting a little bit of my life story, what I'm working on and stuff like that, right? So if you don't know me so far, my name is Primoz Lazar. I'm an online course launch coach. I help life coaches, starting life coaches, spiritual guides, healers. I help them or help you build a part-time online income or full-time online coaching income with your coaching services. We do that mostly through building membership group communities and working with one-on-one clients and as well through packages and stuff like that, right? But for me, it took me 3 or 4 years to become a full-time online coach. And actually it all kind of started here in this vacation house that I am at right now. This is where my friend lives now. He is an owner of this house, and 4 years ago I was looking for a place to stay, and he was kind of looking for help at his, let's say, farm. And I called the guy. We did not know each other yet, and he allowed me to live in this vacation house, and that's how we made our friendship happen. And now today I'm here because we are recording a music video for him, the second music video already, and I decided to come and help him a little bit with my video filmmaking skills. So that's why I'm here back at this vacation house. I used to live here for a year or two. Now I live 2 hours away with my car on the other side of Slovenia. Slovenia is a country, small country here in Europe. That's where I currently live. I solely work from home, and I work on building my online coaching practice. But this is kind of where it all began, right? Like before I moved 3 or 4 years into this vacation house, I lived in an office here in Slovenia. I lived out of an office. I tried to build a local practice, local business, but then I needed to decide, hey, I just want to do it all online. And here is where it's all began. I had 1 year of time living here in this vacation house, and I spent that time on learning how to get my first coaching clients online. And I learned how to get new life coaching clients online via simply networking with people online, creating social media content, attracting those right potential clients to me. And I needed then 3 or 4 years now to become consistent with me serving clients and being a full-time online coach, right? So that's quite a long story. There are vlogged videos on my channel, and you could go watch those to see where I came from and what I'm up to. I just really enjoy this beautiful environment right now. Look at this view. And I want probably to talk about an idea right now that bothers any starting coach, and that's usually how to get started, right? How to build something that's consistent, how to have a model that provides you with consistent income, right? How to have an offer, a marketing and sales plan through which you can online generate income, attract clients, serve them, work with them, build your social media audience, right? And that's the whole thing is the biggest challenge for everyone, right? How to make yourself present online and how to attract coaching clients, enroll them, start working with them. That's the biggest challenge that everyone is dealing with, right? And I found for the 4 years I've been searching for this solution of how would I solve a marketing problem for myself, right? How to the usual options for a new starting life coach or any kind of course creator are that, for example, okay, you create an Instagram channel, you create a YouTube channel, which is more like a long-term platform, you maybe build an email list, you create your own Facebook group, you join other groups, you network in those, and all of these kind of things are options to meet potential clients online, right? Or run ads or do website articles, SEO, right? And I went through all of these studies myself, right? I needed to figure out how to make it all happen for myself, how to find a reliable source of traffic so the potential clients who need my life coaching or coaching services could come to me, find me, they could hire me then, right? and I was like, oh, I don't know what's that ultimate thing, you know. I cannot make my podcast work, I cannot make my YouTube channel work, I can't make my Instagram channel to work, I can't build a Facebook group, I can't build an email list. What would be that thing? Okay, I can't make the ads work, nothing is working for this person, for example, who was even me, so I could have something consistent working for me, right? I'll be honest, things were kind of working for me. I always had this kind of inconsistent part-time or full-time income in the past 3 or 4 years, always making 1, 2, 3, 4K a month, less or more, right? But that's not enough. I was not happy, and I was not gonna settle with this inconsistent idea of income. And the first thing that I did was made a commitment. I made a commitment. Hey, I'm gonna figure it out no matter what. I'm gonna discover this solution for myself and for everyone else as well, of how can I actually make something that's more predictable, that's more consistent, and that I don't need to always chase for new clients and always try to hard work every day to make marketing and sales work for me, for myself, right? So in the past year, I have come across a more like recurring model, which I call now a membership group community model. So how I approached building this model that now provides me with part-time, even full-time income almost already right now, because I have 23 members signed up, for example, in my group community on my membership, right? And I was like, you know, if instead of me trying to always enroll that next client who gonna pay me, for example, $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000, what if instead I would collect smaller fees from more people and I would put them on monthly subscriptions, right? So I came across this idea, this model, through a variety of experiences in this past year. I went from running a $7 membership to then running a $49 per month membership to now running $97 per month membership, right? And I allow now people to subscribe to become part of my group community for $97 a month, and they can access me and my support and my course and my help via also weekly group coaching calls and support, right? You see, instead of me trying to get that next 1,000 or 2K client, and then maybe the next one and maybe the next one, I'm like, I don't need those high ticket sales, which I'm still getting, by the way. I'll explain you how and why. But what I need is people who will pay me smaller amounts of money. It's more affordable, and it's gonna all happen recurring and consistently every month, right? So imagine that, having 10, 15, 20 people paying you $97 a month. Imagine 1, 2 or 3K coming in every month without you doing anything. You wake up in the morning and you receive the PayPal or Stripe notification that you just received money from someone, right? And you didn't need to ask, you didn't need to worry, you didn't need to do anything except you need to show up on weekly group coaching calls with these people, support them, customer support via email, via blah, 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 all these kind of things, right? So I have figured this out myself, right? I have built now a group community who I have on monthly membership subscription, and this provides me with a stable, consistent foundation of income, and I'm helping these people now, right? So imagine that. And I'm like, I don't need to worry where my next client is gonna come from. And at the end of the day, after I established this model, look, even my marketing started working for me, because I am more soft on me trying to get new clients. I'm more like value driven, I'm more like attractive. I'm not trying to chase people. When I post on social media or when I send my emails out, hey, I'm like more like, hey guys, I got this value, I'm here to help. If you want to be helped, let me know, comment down below, reply to my email, let's talk, let's go on a call, right? So it's so much smoother. I go on calls with these people and I sign them up into my membership. Some of them I sign up also into my high ticket 1 or 2 or 3K package, that a person can pay me ahead of time. Instead of going on a membership, they can pay 3K ahead of time. They're gonna get me for one-on-one work as well, and also they're gonna get me they're gonna get like 3 or 6 months of group mastermind, group membership, and then they're gonna fall into the monthly subscription thereafter anyway, right? But that's how I approached this model now. provides me with peace of mind now, right? And I needed 3 or 4 years to figure this thing out, right? Because I went through all of the stuff, right? Trying to work with clients for one-off sessions, trying to work with clients through, mini packages. Then I tried to do live workshops to enroll groups of clients. I tried to do a little bit of group coaching at that time, but in a little different way. I tried to build an email list. I tried to run ads. I tried it all until I came now to this model, to this idea. And I would strongly suggest you that you think about it very well. Also, go watch my 7-minute video where I explain this model more in depth. It's a free 7-minute video. Just go to paidcommunity.com/video. Go watch my 7-minute video and you're gonna learn more from me about this model. And you could put for yourself in place a group membership community of people who would pay you $97 a month each or less, $49 a month, or whatever your price point is gonna be, and that's gonna start providing you with recurring monthly income, right? And you're gonna then serve your group via a weekly group coaching call. You're gonna provide them with that support, with the answers. When they come in, they're gonna study your mini course curriculum that you also would need to create, and then maybe record your course whenever you made it all good at the beginning. You could deliver your course more like manually to all of these new people coming in. So there is so much more to talk about this, right? But right now I'm just explaining you the full picture of the model, right? So people would come in, you would coach them on weekly group coaching calls, you would answer their questions, you would support this group, there would be that connection, and people would love to stay around. They want to get on that next group coaching call with you, and the connection is just there, and they just love to be part of your experience, right? And if you would put this model in place, which I did myself right now, it took me 2 or 3 months to sign up 23 people, for example, right? You could start having more recurring, more consistent, even more passive income, because it doesn't take you a lot of one-on-one time anymore, personal time, to work with all of these 10, 20 people, but you just serve them in a group environment, right? So with that said, that's a quick description of the model that I discovered. Go watch my 7-minute video, right? But you see, my journey of life, what I talked at the beginning of this video, it's a longer life story, of course, right? Like 10 years ago, I gave up here in Slovenia. I then traveled to Australia. I lived for 5 years in Australia, where I discovered my life purpose. I discovered my vision, who I want to be in the next 30 years. I decided on all of those things. I still didn't know what that ultimate model is going to be, through which I'm going to be really free and happy. I did not know about coaching model yet before. I was just doing photography, filmmaking, and then sales and marketing for local business owners, building websites, funnels, email marketing, ads, all those kind of things. I did all of those things, but I was always looking for that next small step thing of a model that through which I could be more free, I could travel, I could just be whoever I want to be, and all these kind of things. So I left Australia 4, 5, 6 years ago. I went to America for a few days. It didn't work out for me there yet, because I needed to probably just go back home. So I came back home to Slovenia. Tried to build a local business in my office, hired an office. Then I came to this vacation house here and lived here for 1 year. I learned the foundation, the basics of building a coaching practice, and then I went back home to my family. I traveled then to Spain for 6 weeks. I came from Spain, and then I went into my own house. I purchased, and my family provided me with a vacation house where I could live in, where I live in now. And in these past 2 or 3 years, I have just stabilized my energy a lot, right? And I've been able to discover this model, a subscription-based group community model that I have put in place, and it's providing me now with recurring income. I have a full-time income, full-time job from just doing coaching. I don't do anything else. I don't do photography, filmmaking anymore, except a little bit of helping anyone, like my friend here. We recording a music video, so I do this kind of small fun things, so I can go out of my home environment a little bit. I can go into this social world a bit, and that's my longer story. But always I had that commitment. I'm gonna become a full-time online coach no matter what, right? And at the beginning it was really hard to get clients, for example, because you just don't know where to begin, how the online marketing works. And how it all works at the end of the day is you need to make yourself present, right? Like you need to exist there, right? You need to have certain social media profiles, social media channels, but you want to be putting certain content out there on these social channels then, because your social media content is gonna be reaching new people. It's gonna speak to them the way that I'm speaking to you right now. It's gonna reach new people. It's gonna get them to know who you are, what you do, like on Instagram, right? You need to post stories, reels, posts on YouTube, post a video here and there, email list if you're building it, send email newsletters out. If you have a Facebook group, right, go live there, post on your profiles, and try to speak value, write value, and try to get people to engage, comment, and relate to you, right? And content creation is gonna then drive conversations, right? If you do your content in a proper way, you tell people what is that next step that they could take, right? Some of them will take that next step, right? And that's gonna drive those conversations, and that's exactly the things that I did, right? I don't wanna overcomplicate this social media marketing strategy right now, right? But at the end of the day, I build certain network online, right? Even if I have on my channels very small amount of followers, like 1,000 here on, let's say, Instagram, I have 5K on Facebook, and I have another 7K on LinkedIn, and I have my email list of 500 people, only 500 people, not a big deal, right? But at least I have some places where I can pull potential clients from, right? And at the end of the day, at the beginning, for this model that I'm teaching you to work, you just need what? You need the first person, second one, third one. You need 5 people, you need 7 people, you need 10 people who you subscribe on a monthly subscription, and they're gonna be then sending you money monthly, right? And now you have part-time income, you have that peace of mind, everything else also makes sense for you, right? So that's the model that I have discovered. I'm teaching this same model to my clients right now, and they are loving it. And if you want to know more about this model as well, again, go to paidcommunity.com/video, get access to my 7-minute video where I teach you this model, and you can take further steps. Also from there, you can even become part of my group coaching program community. If you need more support, you're gonna learn more about it on that page, right? But that's my story, right? That's how I became a full-time online coach. But always I just had that commitment. Hey, I'm gonna do it no matter what. I'm willing to show up for myself. I'm willing to show up for others. I'm willing to show up for like no one, you know, no one is supporting you at that moment, and no one is helping you. You don't have a lot of answers, support, for example, when you're starting out with things, but you gotta bring that thing out of yourself. Like, I'm gonna do it no matter what. I need to figure it out. Many people are already doing it, and I did it, I figured it out myself, right? So if you're going through the same thing right now, you're trying to build an online coaching practice, or build an online course, or online community, or become an influencer, whatever you're trying to become, just create a commitment in your mind. You're gonna figure it out no matter what, right? And then go on the journey and figure it out, and just do the work, right? Like, post content, engage with people, talk to people, reach out to people, study, implement things. Keep going, keep grinding, don't give up. Try to align yourself with a few like-minded people, a support group, for example. If you can go into other coaching programs, even like into mine, right? You can then interact with me, and I can guide you so you can build your own membership group community. And I have done it myself. You can learn from me, and you can faster move forward and get yourself solid, right? Okay, so that was a little bit of an insight of what I'm doing. It was just a random rant here, a little bit of a vlog here, and just wanted to speak it all out so you know what I'm up to, what I'm doing. And I'm just hanging around here, enjoying. It's quite windy, but yeah, look, I'll see you in the next few videos. And if you have any questions, just ask me down below, comment, and let's engage and we'll talk. Okay, have fun, and I'll see you soon. Good night, goodbye. Not good night, goodbye. Bye bye.